I'm Senator Tim Kaine, and this is Stories by the James. I'm not sure I'd be in Richmond if it weren't for the James. It's really a story about how persuasive my wife is, what a good negotiator. So Ann is from Roanoke, lived in Richmond as a child. We met in law school. I'm from Kansas City. And we decided to get married. So we were either going to live in Richmond or Kansas City. We were looking for jobs. When Ann would go to Kansas City with me, I would show her all the things that I liked, like barbecue and jazz music and professional baseball. But when I came to Richmond, she didn't show me the things that she liked. She showed me the things she knew I would like. And she knew I was a big river buff. I think the first time I visited Richmond, we went for a picnic over at Texas Beach. And we could see, boaters going by and blue herons and people out swimming. And I thought the ability to do this right in town is really something. So I think the James from the first time I visited Richmond had a real pull, and that's continued for now almost 40 years. So I canoed the whole James River in 2021. It took 26 days that I kind of spread out between spring, summer, and fall. And it was part of what I called my Virginia Nature Triathlon. In 2019, I hiked the whole Virginia portion of the AT, and in 2020, I cycled the whole Virginia portion of the Blue Ridge Parkway and Skyline Drive. The James River trip really just taught me, there's a famous book about a river called A River Runs Through It, and the river is the through line that connects all these stories that make up who Virginia is. Our tribes, enslaved people, the English settlers, immigrants who've come in to work at factories that were on the James. The James was connected to the Revolutionary War. The James was connected to the Civil War. It was a very powerful, even spiritual, experience to kind of understand the river as this great connector, not only of people, but of people across all these centuries. So 50th anniversary of the Clean Water Act, I think it's October 18th. Fascinating bill, giving the EPA and the Corps of Engineers significantly greater powers to keep our waters clean. The James at that time was so polluted that Governor Godwin closed the entire lower James to fishing from Richmond all the way down to the Chesapeake Bay. The Clean Water Act has meant a complete renaissance of the James River, and that has led to restoration of bald eagles, restoration of sturgeon, people returning to the river as a recreational source. It wouldn't have been possible had we not decided to reclaim the James River, clean it up, build the James River Park system, do Browns Island and concerts, get people back to the river, and none of that would have happened without the Clean Water Act. So it's a great example of how doing regulation the right way is not just great for the environment, but it's great for community health, including the economy. We can't continue to have a thriving and dynamic and progressing Richmond metro area without a James that's getting better and better.